Hi guys, my name is Asian Lemon, and Coach asked me to send you guys a little message, and of course I set up one of mine. I didn't play basketball in high school, but one thing that I did do was I ran track, and I had to realize that in order for me to accomplish my goals and to accomplish the things that I set out for, I had to discover my greatness. And there are a lot of definitions for greatness, but I would say that greatness is just a little thing, a lot of little things that are stacked up on top of each other to become something great. And once you do these little things every day, then you can become great. So one thing that you have to do is you have to show up. You have to show up on time with a great attitude and a positive outlook. Number two is that you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to what is benefiting you, what are some positive things that are around you so that you can learn something new. Number three is that you have to ask questions. Always ask questions. There's never a wrong question. Someone else might have the same question, but they're just too scared to ask. So always ask questions. Number four is you have to do the work. You have to do the work and you have to learn how to not quit. There will be plenty of times when you're on the basketball court and you're realizing that you want to give up, and you always have some negative people that are inside your ear that are always telling you that you can't do something. But you have to not quit. You have to keep pushing to keep moving forward. And when you quit mentally first, and then you quit physically. So when you always have those negative people around you that are not benefiting you or that are not being positive, you just have to learn how to separate yourself from that, and you have to learn how to put forth the effort that you want. And when you put forth a certain amount of effort, then you have to realize the amount of ability that you have, because you can control your effort. You control how much effort that you put out forth towards something that you want when you achieve your goal. And once you realize that you can control that, then you can do anything that you put your mind to. And it's, believe me, I've learned from experience. So let me leave you with a question. What if tomorrow was not promised? What would you give today? If tomorrow was not promised, what would you give today? Think about it. If tomorrow was not promised, what would you give today? And let me leave you guys with a little story. In the late 1800s, J.P. Morgan, he was one of the top financiers in the world. One day, a man walked into his office with an envelope, and he said, "This envelope here is guaranteed success for your bank." And J.P. Morgan asked the man, "How much is the envelope?" And the man said $25,000. And back in the day, $25,000 was a lot in the 1800s. So J.P. Morgan thought about it for a few days, and he bought the envelope with a small piece of paper in it for $25,000. And he never regretted it. J.P. Morgan applied the little formula to his banks. He applied them to the people that work for him, his executives, and J.P. Morgan is one of the top financiers in the world now. So what's in the formula? What was in the formula? What was the envelope? Well, I'll give you my address and you can send me $25,000. No, just kidding. Okay. So I switched the little formula for you guys so that it can apply to you on the basketball court. So the first thing that you have to do is when you walk into the basketball court, or before you wake up in the beginning, before a game, or before you start practice, write down the 5 most important things that you have to get done that day. The 5 most important things. So making number 1 the most important, and making number 5 the least important. And number 2, do them. So first, when you wake up, write down the most 5 important things, and then second, do them. So you have to know what you have to do, and then you have to do it. Know what you have to do, and do it. So you know what play you need to work on, do it. You know what you have to study, do it. You know what practice or what you need to work on, do it. Know what you have to do, and do it. So that's all that I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Good luck on the court. Good luck in the season. See you soon.